Alright, what it is, Daniacs? We are here with the sarcastic skeptic, and this motherfucker just dropped a scorching ass banger. Okay, and sarcastic skeptic is an atheist, and I'm gonna be interrupting minimally through this. So let's go. And I have technical difficulties, y'all. It's gonna be cutting out on me. That's just what's been happening. So let's roll with it.
Good evening, my sweet, delicate rage nuggets. Welcome back to the sacred safe space where everyone's oppressed, nothing's your fault, and emotional fragility is considered a superpower, or as it's known in academia, Tuesday. Today's sermon is brought to you by Feelings TM, because who needs truth when you've got trauma? Let's talk about the
Motherfucking bars, dude. Just so far, just bar after bar.
Gospel of Grievance, the new holy scripture, the book of Butthurt. Because make no
The Gospel of Grievance, the Holy Book of Butthurt. This fucking guy, bro.
mistake, victimhood isn't just trending, it's institutionalized. It's got
Okay, and on that note, I was one of the first to comment in the comment sections, and soon after that, the snowflakes started melting. Yes, as soon after that, which I'm gonna hit up the comment section after we go through this because there was too good of comments in there to not. All right, I'm gonna do this right quick, y'all, then bounce back, and that'll buy me a minute. Yeah, motherfucking start this fucking shit. Just hit record, they said.
HR department speaking in tongues. It's the only religion where the more broken you are, the more divine you become. Forget prophets. We've got professional sufferers. And instead of performing miracles, they're filing petitions. The Church of Victimhood doesn't ask you to repent. It asks you to repost. Pain isn't something to overcome anymore. No, it's your personal brand, your identity, your merch line. Trauma is the new personality test. Except every answer is just,
Yes, being a victim is the new being a hero these days.
white supremacy did it. The Holy Trinity? Trauma, oppression, and TikTok. You ever talk to a Gen Z activist for 5 minutes and feel like you're being held hostage by a self-help book written by Karl Marx's emotional support animal? Hi, I'm Jax. They, them. Polypan non-binary, ADHD, CPTSD, XYZ, R2D2. My pronouns are literally a trigger warning. I'm not looking for healing. I'm looking for a scholarship.
Okay, my pronouns, if you're asking, because I'm omnitrans, which means I can transcend any social construct that I want at any time. But the only social construct that me personally I have no desire in transcending, for me personally, is gender. But for those people out there who don't accept my omnitrans identity, that's fine. You're gonna have to accept a new gender then, which is classless heathen gender. Okay, yeah, a classless heathen gender. If in your eyes, if you don't let me have my omnitrans and I have to be a gender, right, a transgender, right, then I'm classless heathen gender. Okay. And then if you don't accept that, then you are actually being actually, you not accepting me being omnitrans is a form of transphobia. All you trans. Oh, here we go. That's what I was telling y'all about. For all the transgenders who try to gatekeep and say that gender is the only social construct that you can possibly understand, which sounds a whole lot like special pleading to me. But that's just me. That's probably nothing.
And a verified check mark. We used to build identities around achievements. Now it's about afflictions. Got a job? Who cares? Got a label? Jackpot. This is emotional communism. Everyone's pain must be redistributed. And if you're not miserable enough, borrow someone else's. Cultural appropriation? Try emotional appropriation. We're importing trauma from centuries ago just to have a personality. And God forbid you actually improve your life. That's betrayal. That's privilege. That's selling out to the evil empire of personal responsibility.
Also asking for a friend. How is it that if a person of lighter complexion say that they want to be transracial, how is that appropriating black people's culture, yet actual biological men wanting to involve themselves in the culture of women, how is that not culturally appropriating women's culture? No, and that's fine. It's an open-ended question, but I'm just saying you have to use equally applied logic, and if you do not, then that is special pleading. So you guys wrestle with that and get back to me on it. So you're either going to have to accept that I'm omnitrans, or if you deny that I'm omnitrans, then you are being transphobic. Okay, but that's neither here or there. Take it away, Captain Sarcasm. Let's roll with it.
In the cult of perpetual wounding, healing is treason. You got a promotion? Internalized capitalism. You fell in love? Heteronormative Stockholm Syndrome. You started a business? Bootlicking, colonialist filth. No. You're supposed to sit in the mud pit of your identity checklist, scream about how unfair it is, and wait for someone to clap. You are not a person. You are a protest sign. Now, let's talk about the Inquisition. Cancel culture. The sacred enforcement wing of this unholy doctrine. They've got more zeal than the Spanish Inquisition, but fewer fashion choices.
But fewer fashion choices. Forgot what I was going to say. Fuck.
Instead of swords, they wield iPhones. Instead of torches, they light up hashtags. And instead of burning you at the stake, they just delete your DoorDash account and make sure you can't speak it.
All right, talking about the cancel culture thing. Okay, so the only way that cancer culture wins is if you shut up. It is not okay. The silence is only effective if you accept it. So if you just don't accept it and just keep doing your thing, then they're gonna be like, oh damn it, I guess he didn't dance like we wanted to. We'll try it over here. And that's the whole thing, and everyone's just got to do their own thing and be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say my piece any goddamn way. Like just like y'all get to and have the right to. Same rights apply to everyone.
Your niece's birthday party. This is a church that doesn't want your confession. It wants your silence. Free speech?
And in case you were wondering what I meant by y'all, I meant you fuck-ass honkies who are coming up with all these inventive ways to still be superior over someone. That's that white supremacy y'all keep talking about. Y'all keep finding other ways to try to be supreme in your whiteness. Come on now, you fuck-ass honkies. Now, I know you look at me and you're like, well, dang, but you kind of white too. But see, now you're letting your eyes deceive you because I'm actually only half white. I'm a half black, I'm half red, I'm half brown, and I'm half white. Okay, and that now I hear you. You're like, Dane, those are quarters. And if you were a person who said that I can't have four halves, if you're a person saying that, then there's a good chance that you are transnumeric phobic. Okay, very good chance of that. And actually, if you've never heard of transnumericism before anyway, then you're inherently transnumerophobic because you don't even know the ways in which you are or could be. So how could you possibly say that you aren't? You fuck-ass honkies.
That's violence now. A dissenting opinion? Hate crime? Statistical facts? Literal Nazism? And who's the pope of this batshit religion? Twitter. The algorithm. The high priest of emotional dopamine. Get mad, get clicks, get clout. Out.
No, I would say beyond Twitter, I would say the actual pope of this movement is a victimization itself. You know, it tricked the world into thinking that being a victim is a position of strength. Then you got a world full of fucking victims. I mean, I see it. I get it. I appreciate the plan. I don't agree with it. I do recognize it and see it. I don't agree with it.
Rage is the new Eucharist. Every like is a sacrament. Every retweet is a standing ovation for your victim cosplay. And just when you thought this couldn't get any more dystopian, enter the children. These poor bastards are being trained from birth to view reality as a trigger. The school curriculum now reads like it was written by a trauma therapist on ketamine. Hi.
Did you see the way that squirrel just looked at me?
Kids, today we're learning about systemic racism, microaggressions, and why self-esteem is colonialism. Don't forget your therapy llama. They can't do math.
Why is it that you can be proud of any color except for white. And here we go. I am not putting forth that color is something that there should be any pride in to begin with anyway. But that is an idea that's out there. It's part of the divide and conquer tactics. And it kind of brings me back around to this whole identity politics things, because the more different things you can get people to identify as, the more diverse and different things, instead of just, I'm a person. How about that? I'm just a fucking person like everyone else. No, we can't have that. That is unity. We need division for the divide and conquer, eh?
But they know how to report you to the DEI board for misgendering a fern. We are building a generation of dopamine-addicted anxiety goblins with degrees in...
For misgendering a fern. Which brings me to my next point, which is, obviously, Mother Nature herself is inherently transphobic. Inherently, since Mother Nature itself made male and female, okay? Sure, there are naturally occurring hermaphrodites out there. It's very far and few between. It is naturally occurring, but yeah, there is actually three. You remember when genders used to mean what you got between your legs? We'll just throw that out there. We don't need that anymore. That's stupid. What utility did that ever fucking provide?
Grievance studies, and every institution is feeding the beast. Corporations, colleges, tech companies, they're all tossing offerings into the altar of identity absolutism. Because nothing says corporate ethics like a rainbow logo slapped on a sweatshop. So, what's the end game of this victim religion? A society where the strongest voices are the most wounded. Where moral authority comes from being...
Yes, those who are the biggest victims have the most power, right? Okay. Or those who can make it... They are fucking cocksucker with this shit. Oh my god, so fucking annoying, so fucking annoying. Yet we are all people. We are all united. We are all co-creators within the Godhood. And I don't think I've made it as much clear yet, but I am a non-Abrahamic true monotheist. I did not come to my position through the broken theology of Abraham. What makes the theology of Abraham broken is it incessantly attempts to interject division into that which is united. Which, that's very funny. That's kind of what Captain Sarcasm is talking about here within the atheist movement. Interjecting division into that which is united. Same playbook. It's almost as if the same elites who were using religion to control society are also attempting to use anti-religion or atheism to control society. You fuck-ass honkies.
Offended, where any attempt at accountability is labeled violence. We've turned emotional fragility into currency, and now everyone's bankrupt. So what's the way out of this? Sacrifice your victimhood on the altar of reality. Turn off the trauma porn. Get a fucking backbone. Start defining yourself by what you build, not what broke you. If pain is your story, let healing be your plot twist. And for the love of logic, stop letting your feelings be your moral compass, especially if your compass is spinning like it's possessed by a Wiccan toddler on Red Bull. You are not holy because you hurt. You are holy because you rose. So next time someone tells you you're problematic, smile, thank them for the compliment, and get back to doing something dangerous, like thinking.
Goddamn beautiful. Goddamn beautiful. All right. Now let's go check out some comment section real quick, like I promised y'all. And I'm going to take my stupid face off for that. You're welcome. That way I can read better mostly. Ooh, comments have blown up too. Look, we got a... What? Where's the good thread we had going? We got a good thread going in here somewhere. Did he erase that? No, here. This video would be boring if it wasn't so cringe, which I don't think any part of it was boring, and I don't see cringe like others do anyway. I love things that are usually cringe. Yeah, why is it cringe? That's what I was wanting to know. What happened to that thread? I think he might have erased it. I think he might have. Oh, nope, here we go. Eleanor. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. I've really enjoyed your religious takedowns, but this one just makes me wince hard. I'm afraid. Wishing you all the best, but I'm unsubscribing. Here we go. And so, Captain Sarcasm says, you're okay with me mocking others' beliefs, but can't handle your own being challenged. Goodbye. And I go, I know, right? It's so offensive how he is calling out people who easily get offended. Your awareness of offense is offensive, good sir. Now I must go wash the sand out my giny. That sounds like something I'd say. That was snowflake bait and you gobbled it up. This is Eleanor again. Religion occupies positions of power and is thus fair game. Punching down for lulz and traffic is less commendable and more what I would expect from the new religious right. Goodbye to you. And someone says later, as in kick rocks. And apparently someone called Captain Sarcasm a humanity hater. And he's mocking them for such. And I say, you guys are just proving his point, and it's hilarious. So we got the theist siding with an atheist, united against sandy ginies everywhere. I have a fucking a goal and a movement. You know, we need to make sure ginies the world around are free from all the sand. Get all the sand out of all the ginies, guys. There is a crisis, a sand in the giny crisis going on these days, and it is not cool, y'all. And so I replied to someone that was talking shit. I say, I have an imaginary friend that you could talk to if you need a cope. Works wonders for me. This shit's going on and on, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Well, it's whatever. Y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Whoever stuck with me, appreciate that. But that's a good place to hang out. Captain Sarcasm at the Sarcastic Skeptic is fucking hilarious. If you ever need to pick me up, you're having a bad day or something, just go watch one of his videos and it'll perk you right up, motherfucker. Appreciate it. I am the brightest night. I am the darkest light. And I am sending, as are we all. Step into Dane's world. The dark light is upon you. Stay sexy, motherfuckers.